Hello everyone and welcome back to my F1 2021 career mode with, of course, Carmen Jorda. Yes, oh god, Dave, you twat, why did you hire that kid? He cannot even drive properly. Did you see him crash out last race? I demand you get someone decent or I'm going to leave as well. Oh no, Carmi, oh no, oh here's Robert. Oh, what did he say? Dave, why is that nasty witch having a go at me? I'm going to tell my mum. Oh, calm down, Robert, calm down. It'll be alright, See what you've done? You've upset him now, Carmen. Listen, Robert, you are with us until the bitter end of your contract, and then we will dump you as quick as we can and get someone decent in. Anyway, as you can see, we have now received 500 research and development points because apparently there's something wrong with the engine in the last episode. Yes, the engine had a minor fault with it, so they've put in some extra points for us to try and see if we can sort it out. Anyway, in the vehicle performance comparison chart, you can see we're still second from bottom. I don't believe it. The Hoekstra Racing Virgin is still not up there with the big boys. Unbelievable. Anyway, our supplier upgrade has arrived. Yes, general wear to the engine. Fantastic. Let's move on to the next round, and it's time for Singapore from Marina Bay. And oh no, not again. Some important information for us both. Looks like there's going to be some regulation changes. Oh god, not this again. So that means no more development for us. Anyway, we have done the practice sessions. More points for Carmi J, 1270 in fact. Wowzers. And we got some more development boosts applied to our car. I still don't know what any of this means. Does anyone know what this means? I haven't got a clue. Absolutely no clue whatsoever. Tyre blankets, that's what you need. Tyre blankets. Fan-bloody-tastic. So it's time for the old witch, the beautiful, beautiful lady, to go out on track for her first qualifying run at Singapore. Let's see what fantastic time she's going to put in our car. And it's third. Oh my god. It's 4.2 seconds behind Lewis Hamilton. Yes. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Anyway, a little bit later into quali, you can see that. Oh no. Oh god, no. She's in last place again, lads. Last position. But she's up on her delta time. Almost half a second, in fact. Can she beat Nikita Mazepin's finish? She got to... Yes, she can. 19th position. Wow, that even surprised me. Yes, 19th place as we accelerate forward now to almost the... No, it is now. The end of qualifying. And once again, Carmen Jorda is up on her sector times. She's currently in 20th position. But is she going to improve on this? I think she is as she crosses... I think she has. We will find out any minute now whether she's improved on 20th place on the grid. So there you go then. Lewis Hamilton got pole position, and no, she's 20th, and she's been beaten by the Schwartzman as well. Oh god.
Here we go then. It's Formula One in Marina Bay once again, and welcome to all of you at home who join us today for this fascinating race around the baking hot, horribly humid, but very beautiful streets of Singapore. The Marina Bay Street Circuit then has 23 corners, 13 to the left and 10 to the right, taking us a total of 3.1 miles around the landmarks of downtown Singapore. An average lap speed around here, just 107 miles per hour. Anthony Davidson also joins me in the commentary box today. Let's have a chat about McLaren. What do you make of their performance so far this season?
Well, the atmosphere within that team seems very positive at the moment. Everyone seems like they're in great spirits and having a lot of fun doing what they do, and that's definitely contributed to the performances we've seen.
Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, and Max Verstappen lines up alongside. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Bottas, Ricciardo, Lando Norris, and Sainz, Leclerc, Perez, Tsunoda, and Pierre Gasly, Fernando Alonso, Raikkonen, Antonio Giovinazzi, and Ocon, Stroll, Schwartzman, Mick Schumacher, and George Russell, Cox, Latifi, Mazepin, and Sebastian Vettel starts from the back of the grid. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
So it's time for the 5 lights to go out now on the Carmen Jorda career mode, and we say go, go, go. She's starting from 19th on the grid, and it is away she goes. Wow, great start of the line. Schumacher's just ahead of her as we go into turn 1. Now you can see there's her teammate, the Schwartzman, and she breezes past him and absolutely does an audacious dive bomb into turn 1, and she's gone on Fernando Alonso as well and gets up into 11th position. Oh, almost pinned it there though, and Alonso gets the place back as we go into the next turn, but I think Carmen Jordan now dives down the inside and once again gets past Fernando Alonso up down to 11th place and chasing on Charles Leclerc. Yes, Charles Leclerc. As you can see, I think she's possibly going to do a dive on Charles as well. Yes, she does. Breaks very, very late into the next turn and gets past Charlie Boy, and she's already trying to get past Yuki Tsunoda as well. Well, oh, look at this. Wowzers. I don't believe it. She gets past Pierre Gasly as well. That was absolutely outrageous there from Carmen Jordan. The yellow flags were pulled out. I don't know why, but she did a very, very clean move there, but managed to get up now into 8th position at Singapore. It's another fantastic performance from Carmen Jordan. Perez is now the car ahead of us. As you can see, he's got colour signs in front of him as well. And wow, I just can't believe it. I just really can't believe it. Carmen Jordan is really showing an aggressive style today, and she's managed to get past the Schwartzman as well, which is even better. Of course, she's got to prove that she's a lot better than this rookie kid. Otherwise, she could be in serious trouble, and might even get sacked by Dave. Not a chance. No way, Jose. We're in it together, Carmi. We're in it together. Yes, indeedy. Anyway, about to complete lap 1 of this Grand Prix underneath the beautiful floodlights of Singapore at the Marina Bay Circuit. Yes, the Singapore Sling, and we're just about to complete the first lap. Still chasing Sergio Perez, but he's 1.7 seconds already ahead of us after just one lap. And we've got Pierre Gasly now, the car behind, just shy of a quarter of a second, and still chasing Carmen Jordan. So we accelerate forward out of lap 3. Yes, the DRS has now been activated, and now that means that Pierre Gasly is going to try and see if he can sneak round the outside of us, but we managed to hold the line and hold on to this points-paying position. Yes, points-paying position as we accelerate forward now to lap 3. As you can see, still holding on to 8th position for Carmen Jordan. We're just looking back at the car behind. That is, I do believe, Pierre Gasly, and I think he just ploughed straight into the back of us. I think he just ploughed straight into the back of Carmen Jordan there. He's losing a little bit of pace now, as you can see, dropping back a little bit, but Carmen Jordan holding on to 8th place as we accelerate forward out to lap 4, and this time we've got Yuki Tsunoda trying to get, oh, he goes round. I don't believe it. Yuki Tsunoda has gone round. Unbelievable scenes. Yellow flag has come out. She's got a warning for collision. Let's go to a race start replay and see exactly what happened there with Yuki Tsunoda. As you can see, he sort of dives down the inside of Carmen Jordan and just gets a little bit of a touch, just a little tiny touch there from Carmen Jordan. Yuki goes round, and that's the end of his race, and he certainly won't be doing that again. No, he won't be doing that again because he's down to last position. Anyway, back to Carmi J, and as you can see, she is still in 8th position. She's got Charles Leclerc now behind her in 9th place. I think he may have made a pit stop. Yes, he's dropping down the field. Anyway, Carmen Jordan now is climbing up the field as more cars have come in for their pit stop on lap 6, and Carmen Jordan is up into 5th position. Fantastic. As we accelerate forward now to lap 6, and as you can see, Giovinazzi actually managed to get past Carmen Jordan there. That is not good, and he's away and gone. Look at that, under the DRS power as well. So Carmen's lost one place, but more cars have come into the pits, and Valtteri Bottas is just coming out of the pits. Carmen Jordan storms past him. She's up now to 2nd place, and that means Giovinazzi is actually in 1st position at the moment. So if Carmen Jordan hadn't let him go past, she would currently be in the lead as we accelerate forward out to lap 7. Okay, it's contact with the car behind. I don't know who that was. I think, was that Verstappen? I'm not sure, but there was definitely some wing flying off the car behind for Carmen Jordan. But anyway, she comes in for her stop now. Lots of teams are out, as you can see, and we are going to come into our pit box for Carmi J. Currently in 9th position, as you can see. She's going to change now onto the hard tyre for the rest of this very, very short stint. Of course, 25% race, and we rejoin at the moment in 14th position. Yes, 14th place for Carmi J. Oh dear, and the Schwartzman is climbing as well. I think the Schwartzman is there somewheres. Carmen Jordan rejoins the track. Is that him? Yes, it is. She's been bested by the Schwartzman. I don't believe it. This is going to be infuriating for Carmen Jordan. Absolutely infuriating. She's got to get that place back from the Schwartzman. Otherwise, she's going to be in real trouble. She's piling on the power now. And I think she's going to do it as we come to the next turn. I think she's going to really pile it on now. Yes, she is. I think Schwartzman's got his DRS open as well. Yes, he has. But Carmen Jordan doesn't give a shit about that as she tries desperately to get past. But I think in his next turn, she's going to do a dive down the inside. Yes, she sends it. Oh, that was actually very, very clean indeed. I don't think the Schwartzman was expecting that one little bit. But she manages to get past to get those bragging rights, the all-important bragging rights, up into 14th position now as we accelerate forward on the lap 9. going past the pits once again, but she is still at the moment outside the World Championship points, and it doesn't look like she's going to gain much ground on Giovinazzi. So unfortunately, it looks like she's been bested in the pit stops. Yes, they've done the undercut on her and she's lost positions as we accelerate forward now to lap 12. Carmen Jordan is now in 13th position, 3 seconds behind Giovinazzi, but 3 seconds ahead of Kimi Räikkönen. So she's in the middle of an alpha sandwich at the moment. Yes, an alpha sandwich. What about that then? Anyway, we accelerate forward now to lap 13. Lap 13 still holds the 13th place. Unlucky for some and definitely unlucky for Carmen Jordan, as you can see. But Kimi Räikkönen now is looking very, very angry behind. Manages to make a move down the outside, but Carmen Jordan manages to hold her line superbly like she always does. And she holds on to this 13th place as we accelerate forward after the last lap of the race. Maxi Boy Verstappen has won the race, and it looks like, unfortunately, Carmen Jordan is going to finish outside of the World Championship points. But 13 is still pretty decent considering the performance level of this car at the moment, which is right down there at the bottom, really, almost second from bottom. So it looks like, yes, Carmen Jordan likes a little bit of bottom. Anyway, let's cross the line now for Carmen J in 13th place. Fantastic. Well done, Carmen. Well done indeed. So that's Singapore done and dusted for another year. And George Russell gets driver of the day. Fantastic. You'll get a lot more of those in 2022, I'm sure you will. There's Christian Horner with his very, very funny hair. Yes, very funny hair. And there's the Singapore skyline. Great to see, although it looks a little bit foggy there, a little bit foggy. And get out of his car now is the race winner. It's Maxi Boy Verstappen. Well done, Max. Well done indeed. You beat them all, my son. And there are the mechanics at Red Bull. Unfortunately, no Benjamin Daly. Nope, he's obviously been sacked. Back to his job at F1 YouTube. Yes, back to his job at F1 YouTube. Anyway, let's go to the podium now and see where they all are. There they are. There's Maxi Boy. And we've got Lando Norris in second place. And we've got Daniel Ricciardo in third position. Fantastic. Well done. Well done to the McLaren boys. As the champagne goes over everyone. Yes, go on. Get it in the eyes. Get it in the eyes. So there you go then. Another race done and dusted. Let's go to those all-important World Championship points. Well, unfortunately, no points for Carmen Jordan in this round. But you can see Max won the race and Carmen was in 13th and the Schwartzman only finished in 21st position. What a bloody loser. What a loser. Anyway, in the standings now, Carmen Jordan still in 12th position with those 15 World Championship points. Valtteri Bottas now in the lead with 235. Lewis Hamilton in second place with 223. Max Verstappen in third with 193. And the two losers, Dan Ticktum and Robert Schwartzman, our former drivers, are right at the back of the field. Okay then, so let's move on to the next Grand Prix. As you can see from the vehicle performance, we have actually jumped up now to third from last. Third from last. Fantastic. And we are very, very close to the Alfa Romeo, as you can see. So we're going to move on to the next round. It's Japan. It's Suzuka. Yes. Oh, God. Yes. Anyway, the practice has been completed. More points for Carmen Jordan. In fact, only 895. That's not a lot, is it? Anyway, development boosts have been applied, as you can see. We got money off, energy store, MGUH, reliability, and more tyre blankets. Wow. So out she goes for her first qualifying run at Suzuka. Let's see what time Carmen Jordan can put in as she's about to cross the line at the moment. And it's fourth position, 2.4 seconds behind the leader. Oh dear. As we accelerate forward out a little bit later to qualifying, you can see once again Carmen Jordan has got her natural position of last. Yes, she does like being in last, doesn't she? As she crosses the line and she's still, in fact, she's 1.1 seconds behind, I think that's Nikita Mazepin's spin. Anyway, we accelerate forward now to almost the end of qualifying. Still last place for Carmen Jordan. As you can see, she's only slightly up on her delta time, so I don't think she's going to improve on this as she's about to cross the line. So I think she's going to start the race at Japan in last position. Yes, she's still in last at the moment. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. So here's the final results then. Lewis Hamilton got pole, and yes indeedy, Mr McGreedy, Carmen Julda starts on the grid in last place with her teammate the Schwartzman in 17th.
Welcome along then to the magnificent Suzuka International Circuit, a stone's throw away from Issa Bay in the beautiful Japanese countryside. What surprises lie in wait for us today in the Japanese Grand Prix? We're southwest of the city of Nagoya today at the unique figure-of-8 Suzuka circuit. 3.6 miles and 18 corners make up a lap here, with average speeds approaching 136 miles per hour. DRS will be available, of course, into the potential passing opportunity at turn 1, although the best place for overtaking will be through 130R and into the final chicane. And I'm joined once again by Anthony Davidson to bring you the lowdown for today's race. Let's talk briefly about Lando Norris. As ever, the threat of unreliability is never far away, and indeed they'll be starting out of position today due to a power unit component change. So it's going to be a difficult task to move forward from there.
Everyone has to deal with penalties or reliability issues from time to time throughout their career. You just have to suck up the pain and get on with the job at hand. Today isn't about performing a miracle to put the car back where it should be. It's about effective damage limitation.
It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, and Valtteri Bottas will line up alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Ricciardo, Sergio Perez, and Leclerc, Sainz, Gasly, Tsunoda, and Sebastian Vettel, Fernando Alonso, Stroll, Esteban Ocon, and Norris. They've taken a grid penalty. Raikkonen, Giovinazzi, Robert Schwartzman, and George Russell, Mick Schumacher, Latifi, Mazepin, and Cox. That's it then. It's time to go racing as we head to trackside for today's race.
So what can Carmen do from last on the grid? We're just about to find out now as the 5 lights go out on the F1 2021 career mode. We say go, go, go. It's away she goes. Wow, great start off the line for Carmen Julda. Latifi directly in front of us. We got Schumacher, we got Russell, we've got Giovinazzi as we go into this very, very tortuous sort of right-hand turn. And Carmen Julda's taking all the track limits there, trying to get past her teammate, and she gets past. She gets past the Schwartzman already. Yes, up into 15th position. Another fantastic performance from Carmi. I don't think once again Robert was expecting that, and he's been bested once again by his teammate Carmen Julda, up into 15th position now and chasing Esteban Ocon in the Alpine. Yes, the Alpine, but already he's 1.2 seconds ahead. We've only done, what, quarter of a lap, and he's already 1.2 seconds ahead. But as you can see, Carmen Julda is going to now catch up to him because he's got a huge trolley train of cars in front of him, and Carmen Julda's going to go for a dive down the inside of Ocon. Yes, she does, and she's going for the McLaren as well, as you can see, and she gets past. Yes, Lando Norris was the McLaren driver there. She managed to get past up into 13th position. Now she's chasing her fellow countryman Fernando Alonso, who's currently in 12th position as we now go down the hill into the beautiful 130R complex section of this Japanese circuit. Let's see what Carmen Julda can do. Lance Stroll is ahead of Fernando Alonso at the moment in the Aston Martin, but I think, is Carmen going to do a dive on Fernando Alonso? Yes, she does. Oh, and she takes out the bollards as well for good measure. Fernando Alonso didn't know what was happening there. Almost bloody binned the car there, as you can see in the background. Wow, that's unbelievable. Yes, he certainly wasn't expecting that. And Carmen Julda now goes up into 12th position, chasing Lance Stroll as we accelerate forward out to lap 2. Oh, we got a yellow flag. Yellow flag, everyone. I think a car is off. Yes, definitely one car has gone down. And that means that Carmen Julda now goes up into 11th position as the green flag comes out once again. Still chasing Stroll for that all-important single solitary World Championship point, but he's 2.5 seconds ahead of Carmen Julda now at the moment as we accelerate forward now to lap 4. Yes, still in 11th for Carmen Julda, but she's now 6 seconds behind Lance Stroll. He's pulling out quite a bit of a gap on Mrs. Julda, but she continues on relentlessly trying to catch up to the back of Lance Stroll on lap 5. As you can see, wowzers, mid-trousers. As we accelerate forward now to lap 6, still in 11th position, and Gasly's coming to the pit. Just look back at Carmen Julda there. What a beautiful camera shot that is. Reminds me of F1 Championship Edition. Yes, fantastic. And as you can see, Sergio Perez just comes out of the pit there, makes a little bit of contact there with Carmen Jorda, but she managed to hang on to it. So in 7th position now is Carmen Jorda. Of course, it's a net 7th because she hasn't made her pit stop yet, but 7th it is at the moment. And chasing, well, I say chasing, Valtteri Bottas as we accelerate forward now to lap 7. As you can see, Bottas still ahead, but it's time now for Carmen Jorda to come in for her pit stop. She comes in from 7th position at the moment, but she's going to lose quite a few positions, as you can see, as the team are ready for us, but they are of course right at the end of the pit lane because our team is always the last team in my team. And we're going to change on to the harder tyre now for Carmen Jordan, the yellow sideboard. Is she going to get out? Yes, she does. Beautiful stop from the lads there, 2.9 seconds, little bit slow, but not too bad. And she rejoins now in it's 16th place at the moment, everyone. 16th position on lap 8 for Carmen Jordan at Japan. As we accelerate forward now to still on lap 8, as you can see, she's still holding on to this 16th place, but the cars ahead have pitted. Fortunately, we've got Schumacher in, we've got Latifi in, we've got a few more in, I do believe, as well. So I think Carmen Jordan may, as she puts in a purple sector time, get up into... she's got past the Schwartz. The Schwartzman's coming for his stop, and she's managed to best him as well. So she rejoins now in 12th position, but I think she's been bested by Lando Norris, who's already coming for his stop, come out again, and got ahead of Carmen Jordan. So he's done the undercut, and he's managed to make it work as we accelerate forward out to lap 9. Still holding on to 12th position, as you can see, but Kimi Raikkonen's now coming for his pit stop, and I think she's going to go past, so maybe up to 11th. No, there's Kimi just coming out of the pits there. This is going to get very, very dicey indeed as Carmen Jordan dives down the inside of Kimi Raikkonen. He's probably swearing in that helmet now, going blah, 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 or something like that. Anyway, but she manages to hold on to 11th place as we accelerate forward down to the last lap of the race. This is lap 13. Once again, Maxi Boy Verstappen has won the race. Yes, he's won the race, and it looks like Carmen Jordan is going to be in that horrible position where she is just outside of the World Championship points in 11th place. For the moment, she's more worried about Kimi Raikkonen, who's looking very, very angry in the rearview mirrors as we're about to come down to the 130R section. And look at this, she tries to block off Kimi Raikkonen. This is not going to end well, I think, for both of them. What is Kimi doing? He's trying to get inside Mrs. Jordan. Look at this, and they're banging wheels like crazy. I don't believe it, but no, Carmen Jordan manages to hang on to it. Wow, that was very, very dicey indeed there. Very, very dicey. But she manages to come around the final 2 corners now, and I think she is going to cross the line in 11th place, just outside the World Championship points. Well done, Carmi. Well done indeed.
All right, race over. Take care of the car.
Woo.
Way in.
So there you go then. That's as good as our car can do at the moment. Yes. Picking up a few points as we go. She gets driver of the day. Yes. As I say, picking up a few points as we go, but not very many in these early stages of this My Team Championship. Still on Season 1, don't forget, of course, as Christian Horner looks, well, weird. And once again, Maxi Boy gets out of his car, and once again, he is the race winner. It's just a bit of foreshadowing to the end of the F1 2021 season in real life. Well, mark my words, and you can record it in history for your eternal pleasure to view over and over again when Maxi Boy wins the championship at the end of 2021. Yes. So onto the podium now. There is Maxi Boy. Well done. There goes the trophy. Yes. He says, I've done it, lads. I've bloody well done it. Yes, you have, Max. Well done. And there's Valtteri Bottas spraying him with the champagne. Fantastic. So there you go, another race is over. Let's look at the point situation. As you can see, Max won the race, and Carmen Jordan, unfortunately, is still in 13th place. In fact, she's dropped down because Yuki Tsunoda has now overtaken her, and Fernando Alonso, though, is still behind her, her fellow countryman, in 14th place. And of course, we're 7th in the constructors. So there you go then, another race is done. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. You have been awesome as always. And as always, yes, of course, there will, of course, be more later.